So just moments away from that important time where every team in the land reveals their first hand. Some feeling obliged to win it, some glad merely to be in it. But whatever the backstory of each of them may be, this is the day, the only day where everyone is equal. That feel-good factor so keenly pertinent, something all of us here keenly indulge and enjoy. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, for the first time this season, the thoughts of Jim Beglin.
Yeah, people have short memories in football. It's all about this new season now. The fans are seeking a statement start, and it's all down to these players to turn up and deliver right from the off.
And this is now today's lineup.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So it's down to business here.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
That's good play. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries to get it clear. Spencer, and he's picked it up out wide. Elects to cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Okazaki. Okazaki powering forward here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate close control and wonderful balance. He could finish with the best of them too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him score a few cracking individual efforts for this team. He loves to move in from that right flank and unleash with his left foot.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Mahrez.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Spencer, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vardy. And this is Mahrez. And it's Vardy. He's in plenty of space here. Chilwell gets into a good position. And he's there to clear it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lancashire is onto this. Nicely weighted ball. Gets into some space. Nice interception, well timed. Conte. And it's Mahrez. Now it's Vardy. Played out to the right. Mahrez. Okazaki. Nicely shaped ball. Up he goes! Oh, he's been caught napping. And again! They've scored! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Leicester have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, cracking ball. Vardy! It's hit the upright. There's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Decent shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's heaved it away. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has been cut short. Spencer. Brannigan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Leicester head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Brannigan. No. Again, there's no way through. Ambitious ball here.
Decent attempt, that. Just a little mistimed.
Brannigan. Over to the other side. And Spencer. Now the cross. Punched away. Okazaki is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Chilwell. Leicester are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That is ended up in no man's land.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it.
And a shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 8, Cameron.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Leicester can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Oxford grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Coming on the field.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. It's Okazaki! They've got to be quick to recover this. Okazaki. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's forced to go back. Leicester do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now, can they get him away? Now the delivery. And that has been knocked clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Vardy. That'll be a corner.
Substitution.
Oxford making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Leicester clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Played out to the left flank. Oh, this looks sharp. He's had a shot! Quality ball. Okazaki now looking to orchestrate a counter. James. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Out to the right. Brannigan looking understandably energised after his goal. Crossed in early. And he thumps it clear. In again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vardy. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Chance to deliver. There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the
And time is up. Leicester have launched themselves in the desired manner. This is the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Okazaki voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I'm not sure the two bosses would agree with me, Peter, but I thought it was a very good advert for the league on day one.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
And there you have it, a fine win for our boys. This is just what we like to see.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
And that gets things running. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Danger averted for now. Elects to cross, he rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
We all know what Jamie Vardy's game is all about. The bursting runs he makes behind defences and his ability to play off the shoulders of the...
It's Okazaki! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 20, Shinji Okazaki.
Leicester break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Played out to the left flank. Flings it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Vardy. Oh, perfectly measured that. Okazaki is on his own. Big chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Mahrez. Leicester are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Okazaki. Now it's Vardy, and it's been played through.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he thumps it clear. And that is out of play. Clark. Derby finding their path. Goes for a shot! It's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
After 25 minutes is number 23.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Vardy. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking to play him in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Slop. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Mahrez. Okazaki. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Delivers with whip. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, sweet feet. And he lines up a... Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And this is Kante. And he's straight offside. Now it's Okazaki. Good ball, good take. Out to the left it goes. Up he goes! Clark. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the counter is on. And it's Mahrez. And here's Vardy.
There will be 3
Booster.
minutes added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a cute ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Leicester are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again then. Yarai. And it's Mahrez. Now it's Vardy. Played into space. Schlupp picks it up out wide. And that should get the job done. Looking for options for movement. Takes aim and crosses. And he's heaved it away. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And he's well positioned. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Vardy! It's loose and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Leicester claiming a corner and the referee concurs. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. Now the decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer. After
Truly
59
superb.
minutes
A goal of such
number
supreme
26,
quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Leicester grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, they could break here. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Brewster. He's being urged to shoot. Conte. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And here's Okazaki. A probing pass. And this is Okazaki. Schlupp could try cutting inside here. And it's played it. Big header! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Is number 37.
And now they can clear their lines. Derby are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one. Picked out, it's Okazaki! Goal! And he is just ripping it up! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 71 minutes is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
This might spell danger. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Okazaki is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Plays it across. Oh, almost a sixth.
substitution on the field. Number 25. Coming on the field is number 16.
Substitution in progress.
Leicester choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's a nicely weighted pass. The ball swung in. He gets big. No, that's just wide. Clark. Gray. Now it's Okazaki.
Such good technique.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Travis. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he get it through? Has crossed in. There's the header! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Gray. Conte. Now it's Gray. Now it's Okazaki. And it's Vardy. Now it's Okazaki. Schlupp gets into some space. Cross from Schlupp. Defending of the desperate variety. And they can counter here. 5 minutes to add. Gray. Schlupp. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. And the shot! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that will be the final act. Leicester can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Okazaki gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.